Good morning, everyone. We're here to report about minerals and minerals group. Okay, first, scientists have identified more than 4,000 minerals in Earth crust. Some of them is halite, which is the salt you sprinkled on the food, and the other one is quartz, which produce glass. Geologists have a very specific definition for miners. So, mao ni siya halite, yung mo say quartz, or di ko kalitok. Halite kay i-sprinkle doon siya sa food and mo na siya bitsin or asin. Nya ang quartz kay mo na siya ang bildo. Minerals is organic crystalline solid from through natural processes and has a defined chemical composition. Characteristic of minerals. Minerals are crystalline solid. A crystal solid is in which the atoms are arranged in regular relating pattern. So, kaibahan naman ito ang crystal. Number 2, minerals are inorganic substance. Inorganic substance have a structure that is not characteristic of living bodies, while organic substance are the carbon-based compounds made by living creature that includes proteins, carbon, hydrates, and oils. Number 3, minerals are made by natural processes, those that occurs in or on Earth. Is a mineral that is created deep in Earth crust. Number 4, all minerals have specific chemical composition. Most minerals are made up of chemical compounds. Each mineral has its own formula. 98.5% of Earth crust is made up of only 8 elements. So these are the example of 8 elements, pero dili siya ng 8 jud: oxygen, silicon, aluminum, iron, calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And these are the elements that make up most minerals. Physical properties of minerals. The physical properties of minerals include color. Color of minerals. So color, kay what as color pink, color blue, streak, color of the powder, luster, the way light reflects of the mineral surface, specific gravity, how heavy the mineral is relative to the same volume of water. So unsa ka bug-aton nya cleavage, the mineral's tendency to break along flat substance, surface. Fractures, the pattern in which a mineral breaks.
Hi, I'm Hanlin G. Tunyakaw and I'm going to report about the mineral groups. Mineral groups. First is the silicates. Silicates are the most widespread of the minerals. They are made of oxygen and silicon, the number one and number two most abundant elements in the earth crust. By themselves, they make up over 90% of the weight of the earth crust. Most rock are composed mainly of this class of minerals. Silicate composed of calcite. This is a common mineral with many forms. Pictured beside is the ice spar. This clear calcite is also known as optical calcite. It is valued for its unique light reflecting qualities. Second is malsite. Malsite is a copper carbonate mineral. It usually forms as a tarnish or copper ore. It is valued for its rich green and its use in jewelry and ornamentals. The third one is rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite is a manganese carbonate mineral in its purest form. It is a transparent rust red, but it is fairly rare. It can also be formed in Second one is the oxides. Oxides are mineral compounds combining a metal with oxygen or a metal combining with oxygen and hydrogen. This is a large group of minerals that occur in the most geological environments and rock types. They span a wide range of characteristics, from common metal ore to precious gems.
Magnetite is sometimes called lodestones. It is strongly magnetic. It was used by the ancient Chinese to make the first magnetic compasses. Hematite is one of the most prevalent and useful forms of iron on our planet. It is a common iron ore and is often used in jewelry and other decorative items.
Halides are formed by combining a metal with one of the five halogen elements: chlorine, bromine, fluorine, iodine, and astatine. Many of these compounds will dissolve in water. Because of this solubility, they usually occur only under the specific condition. Halite. Halite is also known as rock salt. So this is an example of halite. The chemical name is sodium chloride. It is cold and evaporate. It forms a place where seawater has been isolated from the ocean, forming a lake. Fluorite. Fluorite is a halide that is soft and usually colorless. This is the example of fluorite, but can be blue, purple, green, brown, or yellow. Sometimes several colors are present in the same crystal, creating a striking effect. Sulfides. Sulfides are made up of sulfur combined with another mineral, usually a metal. Many of the world's primary metal ores belong to this group. To the family of sulfide is composed of, first, galena. Galena has been mined for lead and silver since the time of the Romans. It is a form of lead sulfide. It is the most important source of lead and is abundant and widespread in a core. The second one is stibnite. Stibnite is a sulfide found in low temperature, hydrothermal vines, and hot spring deposits. It is pressed by collectors for the long, slender blade crystals. These can occur in clumps with many orthomorphic crystals radiating in all directions. It is very smooth, only at 2 on the most hardness scale. The third one is pyrite. Sometimes called iron pyrite, is a compound of iron and sulfur. Iron sulfide, depending upon the condition under which is formed pyrite, can form crystal of different shapes. This is an example of pyrite. This one is stibnite and the one is galena.
I'm Catherine Carvalho. I'm going to report about mining and mineral use. Some minerals are very useful. An ore is a rock that contains minerals with useful elements. This is an example of an ore. Aluminum in bauxite ore is extracted from the ground and refined to be used in aluminum foil and many other products. The cost of creating a product from mineral depends on how abundant the mineral is and how much the extraction and refining processes cost. Environmental damage from these processes is often not figured into a product cost. Finding and mining minerals. Geologic processes create concentrate minerals that are valuable natural resources. Geologists study geological formations and then test the physical and chemical properties of soils and rocks to locate possible ores and determine their size and concentration. So, geologists ang mag-study sa mga geological formations sa rocks. Mineral deposit will only be mined if it is profitable. Concentration of minerals is only called an ore deposit if it is profitable to mine. Ways to mine ores. Surface mining allows extraction of ores that are close to Earth's surface. Overlying rock is blasted and the rock that contains the valuable minerals is placed in a truck and then taken into refinery. So, mani siya overlying rock, then mani siya truck ang mo. Mani siya truck nga mukaan sa rock. Okay, na. Surface mining includes open pit mining and mountaintop removal. Other methods of surface mining are strip mining, placer mining, and dredging. Strip mining is like open pit mining but with material removed along the strip. So, mao siya ang surface mining. Ari siya mag-mine sa mountain top. Placers are valuable minerals found in the stream gravels. So, mao siya mountain. Kani siya may zone of weathering, zone of transport by mass wasting, then stream kaning may water, then ang sand nga kilid sa stream or river mo ni siya placer. Underground mining is used to recover ores that are deeper into Earth's surface. Miners blast and tunnel into rock, gain access to the ores. So, ang kaning truck ay nag-mine siya sa cave.
Good morning, I am Jennifer Ebner and I will report about the methods for extracting ore. Heap leaching, the addition of chemicals such as cyanide or acid to remove ore, is an industrial mining process to extract precious metals, copper, uranium, and other compounds from ore via a series of chemical reactions that absorb specific minerals and then re-separates them after their division from other earth materials. So, money siya ang process kung mag-heap leaching, and it's a way of removing the ore sa minerals. Flotation, the addition of a compound that attaches to have the valuable mineral and floats. No-float ang mga minerals. Smelting, roasting rock causing it to segregate into a layer so the mineral can be extracted. So, nasa way kung mo kuha kag mineral, it's always said nga smelting, mo roasting rock, so it's always said nga makakuha kag minerals. Mining and the environment. Although mining provides people with many needed resources, the environmental costs can be high. Surface mining clears the landscape of trees and soil, and nearby streams and lakes are inundated with sediment. Pollutants from the mined rocks such as heavy metals enter the sediment water system. Acids flow from some mine sites, changing the composition of nearby waterways. So, muna siyang effect sa mining. Actually, this is before and after. So, nasa joy disadvantages kung mag-mine ta. In recent decades, a mine region must be restored to its natural state, a process called reclamation. This is not true of older mines. Pits may be refilled or reshaped and vegetation planted. Pits may be allowed to fill with water and become lakes or may be turned into landfills. Underground may be sealed off or left open as homes for bats. So, kasagaran kung mag-mine ta, after using the soil, dapat maghimo tag mga ma-fill siya water or mahimo siya lakes and makatanom ta. So, valuable minerals. Some minerals are valuable because they are beautiful. Jade has been used for thousands of years in China. So, muna siyang jade. The mineral corundum, of which ruby and sapphire are varieties used in products such as sandpaper. So, kailangan tang sa sandpaper sa kanang ato ang i-brush para kanang pang tangtang og kuan sa pang remove sa kuan sa bangko. Minerals are used in much less obvious places. The mineral gypsum is used for sheetrock in homes, kanang pang build og kuan foundation. Window glass is made from sand, which is mostly quartz. Halite is mined for rock salt. Copper is used in electrical wiring, and bauxite is the source for the aluminum used in soda cans.